and welcome. My name is Katie. I'm from Mighty Leap Yoga, and I specialize in helping people to relax, yes, through yogic practices, as well as something called vocal yoga, which is where my affiliation to rock choir comes in. So as a once rock choir leader, I now support Rockies by utilizing various singing and yoga techniques to improve and enhance their rock choir experience. Now, as well as being great for singing, some of these techniques are really useful for your general well-being, helping you to relax, improve your breath, your breathing capacity, your posture, and so much more. It's wonderful for de-stressing. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to make you do loads of vocal yoga exercises, but we are going to be drawing from lots and lots of different techniques and styles. Today, however, the first thing we really want to get into is breath work. The breath is the foundation of everything. And really, it is the quickest way to calm yourself down from a stressful situation. Now, most of us are breathing from our chest on a day-to-day basis, and we don't really want to be doing that. This is where we are breathing when we're anxious, when we're in that fight or flight mode. And really, for good oxygenation of the body, for lung health, we really want the breath to be dropping all the way to the bottom, the base of the lungs, where that oxygenation and the exchange of gases takes place, and then we expel fully as well. So we're going to be having a little look at that today. And this is something that's really easy for you to do, whether you're at work, on the bus, in your car, whatever, you can always come back to the breath. Now, before we even get into that, one of the things that's super important, of course, is posture, because with our posture, we need to allow the lungs the space to move. And actually, we don't just breathe from our lungs, it's the whole body that's engaged in this process. You might notice when you lay down, we automatically begin to belly breathe when we're relaxed. The minute we stand up and we get into our head and our mind and our thoughts take over, more often than not, we're breathing from up here. So we're going to try and see if we can drop that down a bit today. So to start with, let's check out our posture so we can give our lungs some space. So sit up nice and tall. Make sure your sit bones are evenly distributed on your chair. Knees are about hip width apart, feet flat on the floor. And then we can rest the hands in our lap. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. And now lift the crown of the head, tucking the chin in just a fraction so that you can lengthen the back body. We're extending the spine, allowing each vertebra to create a little bit of space in between. Okay, so we're long through the back body, but we want to be soft in the front to allow the breath and the rib cage to move. So if you'd like to take a moment to close your eyes, relax the face, relax the jaw. And breathe slowly in and out the nose, and just notice where the breath is for you right now. Can you feel it mostly in your chest? Is it in your ribs? Is it in your back body? Or is it in your belly? Now softly blink the eyes open. We're going to find out exactly what it should feel like. So place the hands on the belly. And what I'd like you to do is take a deep breath in and see if you can send the breath into your belly underneath your hands. Take a breath in. Let the belly puff out. Now exhale. And with your hands, you can help the belly to draw back in. Inhale again deeply into the belly. Really exaggerate it and exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Okay, now see if you can keep that without the hands on the body. Okay, so we can feel a bit of muscle work going on there. Let's try the middle part of the lungs. So place the hands onto your ribs. The thumbs can be just under the armpits. And take a breath in and think about once more sending the breath to underneath the hands. Inhale. And feel your rib cage move outwards. Exhale. Feel the rib cage draw in. Breathe in again. And exhale. One more. And exhale. So actually, it's not quite such a simple process of just in and out, belly puffing in and out. We've got other things going on too. The rib cage is widening, the waist is broadening, and we're opening the ribs, drawing the lungs open from the side and up too. Let's try our hands on our shoulders. If you can, get the fingers over the top of the shoulders. If you're restricted a little bit, that's fine. Hands on top. We just want to feel what's going on at the top of the breath. So once more, send the breath into the body underneath the hands. Feel what happens. Exhale through the nose. Now you might feel less going on here. It's harder to feel, but you might feel a good expansion in the chest or even to the upper back. Or maybe notice some movement with the shoulders. Have another go. And relax. Okay, drop the hands down. Now, you'll be pleased to know we don't have to walk around doing this just to find our breath. What we can do is use what we call mudras to get the breath directing where we really want it to be. So let's have a little breath practice. We're going to use 3 mudras. The first one is going to be a loop with the index finger and thumb tips touching in each hand and the fingers out long. So we'll just rest with our hands here. The next one, for the mid lung, we take our fingers to the heel of the hand or palm. And then for the upper part of the lung, we make a fist with the thumbs tucked inside. All of the time, the hands resting in the lap. Then we move on to the full lung. So we work to follow the breath from belly into the waist, into the chest, and then vice versa out. To do that, we keep the thumbs tucked inside our fists, but bring the hands to the body. So let's have a go, and we'll keep this nice and steady. So to start with, have the hands open. Roll the shoulders up, back and down again. Lift the crown, close the eyes. Soften the face, allow the tongue to relax. Keeping your hands where they are, make a loop with the index finger and thumb tips coming to touch. The other 3 fingers stay flat. Now soften the belly, keep tall through the back body. But as you breathe, allow the belly to puff out. And as you exhale, allow it to draw back in. Belly button draws towards the spine. Breathe in. And breathe out through the nose. Keep going. Now, when you exhale, be mindful to keep it steady. So we don't want the rib cage to drop too quickly, forcing the breath out faster than we want. See if you can work to keep your inhale and exhale even. So the same length going in, same length coming out. We'll try a few rounds of breath in each of the positions with the different hand mudras. So take a deep breath in. We'll add some count. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4 into the belly and pause. Exhale 1, 2, draw the belly in. 3, 4, pause. Inhaling for 1, 2, belly puffs out. 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, squeeze the belly in. 4, pause. Last time, in for 1, 2, puff the belly out. 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, squeeze the belly in. 4, and relax. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. Ah. Okay. If you want to, you can keep the eyes closed, otherwise softly blink them open. All we're going to do is draw the 3 fingers to the heel of the hand or palm. Keep breathing nice and steadily, evenly. And see if you can draw your attention to the waist, allowing and encouraging the breath into the middle part of the lung. And as you carry on your easy, comfortable breath here, Notice the rib cage widening at its base, the waist opening. So the ribs broaden before they lift up, so it fans outwards. Let's have a go at some counted breath here. We can still squeeze the belly at the bottom of the breath to completely empty the lungs, but our focus is on this midsection. So breathe in deeply now for 1, 2, 3, 4, expanding the rib cage, and pause. Exhale, slow with the rib cage, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, draw it in, 4, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, draw the belly in, 4, and relax. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. And you can softly blink the eyes open. We'll move into the uppermost part of the lung. So releasing your mudra, we'll make a fist with a thumb tucked inside those 4 fingers, keeping the hands resting on the thighs still. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Reach the crown tall once more. Now, as we breathe in here, you'll feel an opening through the front body, potentially the back body too, between the shoulder blades. And at the very top of the breath, make it a really deep one, an opening in the front of the shoulders. Okay, close the eyes. Let's focus on the breath in the upper part of the lung. So carry on with your steady breath. And feel the chest lift now. That's the priority. Breathing in deeply, expanding it as much as you can. And we'll try with some counted breath. So here we go, breathing into the chest. Now inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, let the breath settle and stretch. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Come back to a steady breath, relax. Now all we're going to do is lift those hands, keep the position of the fingers, but press 4 knuckles together and draw the hands in towards the belly button like I showed you earlier. So the pinky finger is outside of the belly button. Close the eyes if you flick them open. Come back to focus on the breath. Feel the breath drop into the belly once more, pushing the hands softly in and out. As you breathe, get a sense of a wave-like motion, allowing the breath to come into the belly, then expanding the waist, and finally shifting up into the chest and releasing the shoulders. And then gently keeping the rib cage lifted, reversing that motion back down. Let's take a few rounds of breath. Here we go. Deep breath in now to the belly for 1, 2, expand the waist. 3, into the chest. 4, pause, let the breath expand. Exhale from the chest for 1. Out the waist, 2. From the belly, 3. Squeeze the belly, 4. Inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, allow the full body to relax. Keep the breath in. Now exhale steadily for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. One more for luck. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Filling up. Pause. Exhale steadily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the belly in. Release the hands back to the lap. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Giving it a big sigh. Softly blink the eyes open. Now you can take this practice for as long as you need to, but it's really useful to isolate the different chambers of the lungs. And when we do that, we're also completely distracted from whatever noise we've got going in our head. So it's really useful for quieting the mind. Okay, we're going to have a little stretch out because as it's rock choir, we are going to come to have a little sing. Don't worry, I've chosen the best rock choir songs that feature as karaoke tracks for you, so you don't have to worry if you don't know anything particularly well. Okay, very gently then we'll drop our ear to shoulder on the right side. Reach the left arm out. Turn the palm to the back. Bend the elbow and slide the hand behind the lower back, reaching for the opposite hips. Take a deep breath in and send it to the stretch. Sigh out the mouth. And again, deep breath in. Pause the breath, let the neck stretch out. Then exhale. Beautiful. Okay. Imagine you've got the best sweet in your mouth or your favorite thing. You've taken too big a mouthful and you've got to chew it. So with the mouth closed, imagine you're chewing your favorite thing using as many of the facial muscles as you can. Now it's so good you can't help but make enjoyment noises. So we're gonna warm the throat up. As you do, feel the vibration of the sound moving down through the chest, down through the body. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the head up. Release the arm. We'll do the same on the other side. So left ear, left shoulder, reach the right arm away, palm turns to the back, bend the elbow and slide that hand around the lower back, reaching for the opposite hip. Take a deep breath in. Pause and let the neck stretch. Exhale, sigh out. Letting all that tension go. One more, breathe in. And sighing out. Relax. Okay, back to our chew. So really make a meal of it. Whatever it was, you had too big a bite. Now give it a hum. Let the hum warm your face. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale up. Now we're going to take a quick moment to release the little muscles at the base of the skull. These are the occipital muscles, and often they're responsible for a bit of tension headache. To do this, our posture again is really key. So I want you to sit up with a really straight spine, lift up out of the hips. I'm just turning so you can see. What we're going to do is take a deep breath in just a moment. I'll show you first. And holding the breath, we're going to press the back of the head straight back in space. All right, so coming over the shoulders. So we're trying to push our head up, but the shoulders and the spine do not move. They're not going anywhere. Now, as the head comes back, we're starting to stretch these muscles to get it in the right spot for the little tiny muscles at the base of the skull. You might have to tilt your chin in even more. This is not going to be attractive, but we don't mind about that for now. It's going to help the headache. So lifting up tall, let's give it a whirl. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Now press the back of the head back in space. As you come backwards, drop the chin in a little until you can feel a stretch around the base of the skull, the bottom of the hairline. And then release the breath, release the head. Have another go. Deep breath in. Hold the breath, press the head back. Drop the chin in. And release. Well done. Now you probably felt quite a tight pull at the back of the head, maybe behind the ears. That's okay, that's what we're after. But just to release that off, I'd like you to adopt the Churchill nodding dog. So just like a bobblehead, give me a little nod up and down. Now we don't want to use the whole of the neck muscles. We just want to feel like we're rocking the skull on top of the neck. So just to utilize those teeny tiny muscles rather than nodding fully. So it's just a small absent-minded, I'm half listening kind of nod. And now with your nose, you're going to draw a figure of 8 lying on its side, or the infinity symbol. So with your nose, just nodding the head side to side gently. It's not a big movement, we're not using all the neck muscles, it's tiny. And see if you can take your attention to the base of the skull and feel that motion. Great stuff. And relax. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. We'll take a stretch. Inhale, float the arms up high. Reach to the sky. Straight arms up. Reach, reach, reach. And stretching the fingers, come back out. Reach the opposite direction. Waking the whole body up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. And like I said, because it's rock choir, we are going to have a little sing to finish. Don't worry if you haven't, I'm pretty sure you'll have heard of this song before, but don't worry if it's not so familiar. I'm going to give you some lyrics and we're going to treat it a little bit like karaoke. Now you've got a choice. You can either just sing along anything you like, or if you want to use it to close the eyes and keep breathing, that's something else you might like to do. We're just going to have a little go just to the end of the first chorus, just to completely to start shifting your energy around and complete our practice. So here we go. Mind your ears. Let's get going. Move the body. Jitterbug. Feel free. Feel relaxed. Jitterbug. Boom, boom, into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my brain. Goes a bang, bang, bang till my feet do the same. But something's bugging me, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. You left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go, go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go, go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, go. Wild. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit that high. Yeah, yeah. Take the gray skies out of Great stuff. Well done. So there you have it. A little bit of breath work. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It really helps to calm the mind, calm the body, and bring you back to relaxation. Have fun with Josie in your next session, and I'll see you again for the Mind Body Connect, exploring our inner sound. Have a wonderful day.